Good evening, everybody. How is it going out there? I forgot to mute myself on my own live stream again. I always want to vibe to my opening music because I like it so much, but then I forget to actually go and mute myself so I don't hear myself talking. I really should remember to do that next time. Let me get switched over here real quick. Alright, Violet, online. Souji Sakata, race mode.
Violet, online. Welcome back, Souji. Visiting, connecting. Visiting, connected. Race mode, engaged.
Alright, that works. Okay, yeah, that's better. Gotta get comfortable. So, let me get some BGM on here. Where is the BGM that I pulled up? Here it is. Oh. Almost forgot to turn that down so I don't blow your guys' eardrums out. YouTube and Streamlabs have a funny way of getting along. And when I say funny, I mean they just kind of don't. So, yeah, you got to be real careful with your audio levels or you will blow people's speakers out. Yeah, I've got that too low is what I've got it. Alright, let's dial this up. Where's my audio at? Yep, see, that's a little too loud. A little too loud on my headset, too. Good grief. Alright. Let me know how the audio quality is, if I need to turn it up or down. I can adjust on the fly. So, we are playing a secret game. That's why I didn't post it on the chat yet. Well, quite yet, I should say. I haven't updated my stream to reflect what we're going to be playing. Alright, that's a little better. Now I can hear myself talk. So, I haven't updated the stream yet because I wanted to keep it a secret. The game we are playing is well, it's an old one. There's no other word for it. So, let's see. I'm actually tinkering with my settings right now on the game to make sure I have the audio turned off. It does have copyrighted music tracks, unfortunately. Yeah, that'll work. Almost said something I shouldn't have. Uh-oh. I might have got myself into trouble here. That might not work. Hey, Darkwing! Welcome. Glad you could make it. You'll notice it says just chatting. I have not revealed what game I'm going to be playing this evening. I didn't want to tell people quite yet. I want to make sure everything is working properly on my end here. Yes, it looks like it is. Awesome. Cool. I can quit. I just wanted to make sure that my controls were correct. Ooh, all secret and stuff. Yes, all secret tonight. Wanted to make sure like I said, I wanted to make sure this is a game I have not played in quite a long time. I actually had to go make sure I still had it, honestly. What I know is it's a racing game. Yes, that is true. It is a racing game. I mean, it's me, so you probably could have just guessed that and been correct. Let's see here, though. I may as well just pull it up now, because everything's working properly. Also, you're in race mode. Oh, yeah, that's kind of a telltale. I forgot about that. It's so natural to me anymore, I never really think about it. Alright, so the game we are going to be playing, and I'm going to update this in a second, is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 for the GameCube. One of my older games that I have. I don't play this too often. I mean, this tells you how old it is. Listen to the Yo Nice. Yeah, this is a very fun one. I do enjoy this one a lot. But it does show its age with its oh shoot. No. I can't. That's the one audio clip that has copyrighted audio that I can't let play. But the switching sounds on the menus. It's like a DJ record scratch. That's so outdated. Oh, I wish I could look through single challenge. Let's see here. Yes, this is what I wanted. I want to look through all the old cars first before we get too crazy involved in this. By the way, I tried NFS Heat. What did you think? Because I'm curious, A, what car did you start with? And B, what did you think of the later Need for Speed games? That's the most recent one out. Heat. There has not been one since Heat. I do believe that is the most recent. I quite liked it. It's kind of a different vibe, but familiar at the same. What kind of question is that? Mustang, of course. See, I may be American, but I did not pick the Mustang. I have a special place in my heart for, well, let me just show you. I'm going to pull it up real quick. NFS Heat. I'm not going to say what kind of car. Yes. This'll work. I love the sound of that. Yes, the Mustang does make very good noises. American V8 is always a good sound. I can't argue with that. Window capture. Let me pull Chrome up here real quick. I hate that I have to constantly add. It won't let me keep reusing stuff, so it's really annoying. Yes, here it is. This. I actually like the game, though. I can drive decently. Yeah, it's pretty user-friendly, honestly. I think it does pretty well. Let me get back in front. Whoops, nope. Hey, oh, nope, that's too far. I'm putting it too far in the background. This is the car I started with. This is the 91, I think, or 2, Nissan 180SX with the Sylvia front conversion. This is the car I want in real life. That's actually the reason I bought NFS Speed at all to begin with, was so I could drive this car. I am absolutely in love with this car. It's just, for starters, yes, I forgot I can zoom. Nice. I have to zoom out, and then let's zoom in here. Nope, shoot. Maybe here. Yes, perfect. Now we can get a better view. I love the fixed headlights on these and just the clean hood line. But I also love the fact that this is off a completely different car, and it still mates to this back half perfectly because it's the same chassis underneath. This usually comes with the notchback rear, and this is the fastback. I love the fastback, but I love the fixed headlights. This thing just screams 80s. And it's also featured in Initial D, which I love as well. There's actually your Mustang in the back there. Oh yeah, I saw the Nissan and thought of you. Yeah, that was definitely my starter game. Maybe we'll play a little bit of this, and maybe I'll try to fire up Need for Speed Heat so I can actually show you my particular Sil 80. Maybe we'll play a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We'll go to the old Cops and Robbers game and then the new Cops and Robbers game. I think that could be fun. I'll have to switch over all my capture card and stuff in the middle, so that'll be a little bit of a pain. But what we're actually going to do... God, yeah, the sound effects are... Wiggity, 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 whack. That's what the sound effects are. Good Lord. Hot Pursuit. What is this one? I remember this being a... Wow. Okay, I forgot about those. Series of intense police-based events. Choose an unlocked events. Okay, I remember this now. So these are all the ones where you have to do the, Yes. I remember this now. It's been a long time. I actually have beat this. This is the hardest one, the F1LM delivery. I can't use my old one, of course, for obvious username reasons. And I wish I could change them, but it doesn't let me, so... Let's actually run... I always like the racing stuff a little better in this game. There's still cops in it. It's still a real pain in the rear. So let's do this. So we have to use time trial Calypso Coast. Earn a fast enough lap time. To earn bronze medal, you need 315. We'll have to go 240 or better, because we definitely want the gold option there. Let's look at some of the old cars in this game. Oh my god. The Opel Speedster. Fun fact, Opel Speedster is the exact... Oh, it doesn't let me look at other cars. That sucks. Ooh, what color should we go with? I do quite fancy the orange. I do quite like that. Ooh, but the red. Oh, that's like pink. Ugh. Not a fan of pink. Red. I like the orange better. All right. Let's run that. Oh, yeah. In this game, because I'm used to Xbox controller, and I have been for, wow, how many years now? I am not going to try to shift manual. Hey, Boba, welcome. Thanks for dropping in. We are... Oh, I got to update my... I never updated what game we were playing. Old school... Whoops. Versus... Old school versus new NFS. Oops. Let's see if Twitch even recognizes this archaic game. I mean, it recognizes some of my other old ones, which I'm impressed by. Oops. What is this exactly called? Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. God, this game case is awful. Let's just try typing in Hot Pursuit. Yes, there it is. It is in here. Holy crap. I can't believe Twitch has this. Update. All right. Let me check and make sure that did update appropriately. Yeah, old school versus new school. Holy crap, that worked. Amazing. I had the first Hot Pursuit as a kid. That's awesome. I never had the first one. I had the second. But it is... this is the one I never had the first one. This is the only one I ever had of the Hot Pursuit games. But I did really like it. I mean, if it didn't have it, you could just put retro. Yeah, I'd thought about that, but it actually does recognize this game. I cannot believe Twitch actually has this. That is mind-boggling to me. And like I said, because I am so used to Xbox and I don't exactly know what manual transmission is in this game, you know what? Let's go look real quick. I don't know what it is. I do love... Wow, that sounds so good in my headset. Retro, and I'm only 25, and yet I'm dying of old age. Yes, I'm 25 as well, and I feel the same every day. It's like, that is not good when... Well, I don't like it. I listen to the oldies station with my dad at work, and they are starting to play Eminem on there, and I don't appreciate that. Like, I am not this old, damn it. That's not cool. Shift up, shift down. You've got to be kidding me. It's C-stick up and down for... Golly. OMG, I was just going to mention Eminem. I know. Well, to be fair, Eminem is still putting out music, so he's both current and retro, just because he is the rap god and he never stops, which is kind of insane. What is... Oh, God. Can you... Who played with this controller configuration? Gas is forward, and shifting is on the R and L triggers, which are like the triggers on an Xbox on this. GameCubes were very interesting with their controller setup. I really think they were ahead of their time. I think Logic is giving him a run for his money. Logic retired, I thought. He doesn't make music anymore. I mean, Logic was good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he makes music anymore. I think he retired. As far as I'm aware, he did. I think he retired to be a Twitch streamer. Let me look that up. I'm pretty sure he did. I'm actually going to leave that up. I want to keep my picture of my SIL 80 up just because I want to look at it. Did Logic retire? In July 2020, Logic announced his retirement alongside the release date of his sixth studio album, No Pressure. Officially announcing my retirement with the release of No Pressure, he tweeted, while sharing the release date. It's been a great decade. So he did, in fact, retire. That is... Whoops. Do I have anything on here I shouldn't... No. Okay. Yeah. There it is. Shows you how much I know. I just happen to know that because, what is it? Jack Harlow in Industry Baby on Lil Nas X newer track. It's been about 6-8 months ago now. He even says that he's a we'll say female. It's the nasty B word. He said he's a B bagger, not a Twitch streamer, dissing Logic on that track. That is Jack Harlow that says that, and it's like because of that, I had listened to the song, I liked it, and I wanted to listen to some breakdowns on it. And when he said that, he's like, "Oh, he's dissing Logic for retiring and being a Twitch streamer," and I'm like, "Wait, what? When did that happen?" Like, I didn't know that was even a thing. But yeah, that's how I found out. So you weren't alone. I mean, it was hard for me to find out too. I didn't know very quickly. That's for sure. It was like months after I found out. I only remembered because Logic, because his stuff is in Heat. True, he does have some music in Heat, and I mean, to be fair, the one he did with Eminem, which is what the heck is that? What was the song Logic did with Eminem? No, it's because the video is friggin' hilarious. Now I can't remember the song. Logic and Homicide. Yes, that one, Homicide. That is such a good song. I friggin' love that him and Logic and M got on the song where they do body doubles. Yes, I absolutely love that video. Wait, he can't make the video. Crap. What are we gonna do? Hear me out. We're gonna get him a body double. Really? No, hear me out. You and him get body doubles. Who have you got in mind? Smalls from The Sandlot. What? I absolutely loved that part. That's one of my favorite music videos just because of the absurdity of it. I love it. Cuts to the guy who's supposed to do M, and he's just like packaging away a dead body. They're all like, you okay? He's like, oh, I'm so ready. He takes off his hat, and he's already blonde. Like, God, that's funny. All right, we'll quit looking at the boring. I am gonna run automatic because there's no way I'm shifting with a joystick. I cringe at the thought. Like that kind of hip hop I can respect. Their flow is always wicked, but those mumble rappers can go away. Yes, not a fan of mumble myself. I always have been a fan of lyrical. I'm trying to think. I can do just a little bit of Nat. I think I've done this on stream before. But I gotta film my clip and unload. I need to go fuck off. And I'm still totally inappropriate with an opiate groping while I'm holding it like a trophy. I'm hoping a little codeine will get me OD and whoa, everything's slow. I begin to floating. I know that I'm getting loaded. The pen exploded. Hiroshima throws you dopey with the dope. I'm an OG. I'm like the goat here to get you goat. A little bit of sodium. It's a salt. Yeah, that's all I've got right now. Okay. Phew. I was not ready for that. I just kind of did it on a whim. I can do a little bit of that, but I'm not great at it. I'm trying to think. I've learned a couple of the other ones, but it's just I'm not great at talking fast. It's something that I'm still learning. I do want to do some. I thought it would be fun to do some song covers though someday. I am actually looking at trying to do maybe like I by Conneria, the version that Trickle does. I think that would be really cool. He does it like English and he adds in this English like rap bit at first. And I really, really like the vibe he has with it. It's just so much fun. It just takes the original and amplifies on it, I think. I really like it. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, my gas and brake, that's what you're hearing there. Car reset is Z, which is right in front of. Think that is RB. I'm trying to think of what else. I guess we'll find out. Let me know how the game audio is. Oh my god, the graphics. What the? Yes, that. Yeah, I know. Car sound isn't ideal in this game, but this was. Well, let's find out. When was this made? Copyright 2002 Electronic Arts. This was right before Underground 2, and you could see the age of what 1 year did back in the early 2000s. They progressed so fast, so quickly. Like this 2002 was not long before Halo, the original Halo. And it's like, yeah, this you can tell how big of leaps they took, and that this was a very like shoved out the door title that was just it's a great game, don't get me wrong, but you can tell this isn't like a AAA title. I think this was like maybe a single A title or something. It was big, it was NFS. Whoa! But it wasn't that big. It wasn't like the blockbuster game. It was just, hey, here's a fun racing game you can play while we're working on Underground, pretty much, I think. So Underground 1, I think, came out the very next year in 03, and then Underground 2 in 04. Wow, this thing is slidey for a mid-engine. What the hell? Uh-oh. I am out of practice. Oh, crap. The shortcut. I forgot about it. It's been a long time since I've played this. Yeah, because that would have cut off all of that time. Oh, I don't know if you saw my tweet, Darkwing. My Discord link, and anybody else watching, if you go to my Twitter, @TurboTheVTuber, we finally got a Discord set up. Shout out to Ghoulie, who was in the chat the other day. She did an awesome job setting everything up. She even did a little extra for me, just to make sure that everything was as it should be. And I really am satisfied with it. I'm really excited. So if you want to join up on the Discord, please do. It is in my, on my last tweet. You will be able to find the link to join. It's pinned. Whoa! Holy crap, they had a jump cam back in the day. I don't remember that. Oh boy. That's fine. Just ping it off the walls. We are getting close to the finish line again. I can sense. Oi. Not good. We have to break a 240. Oh, another jump cam. No! 2 seconds off of a 240 lap. We have got this in the bag with that shortcut. All we got to do, we're already starting off faster because I have a rolling start on this lap. We've got the shortcut where we know about it now. This is in the bag. We are going to smoke these guys. And there's another shortcut back there, I just remembered, which pops out here. Yes, I forgot about that. So we almost just broke the perfect time that we need to hit, and that is before shortcuts, which next lap I'll remember both of them. Another fun fact, this car may be an Opel, but it and the Vauxhall VX220 Turbo are the exact same car. They pretty much share chassis. Whoa, hey, what the heck? That's not gone well. Oh, I'm in there? Awesome. I didn't see if you had joined already or not. I haven't been on the Discord much today. I was at work, and then I had to get ready for stream pretty quickly. So, just did. Oh, awesome. Okay. That's why I posted it to Twitter just a little earlier this afternoon, so I know most people probably haven't seen it yet. But I wanted to mention it on stream because, I mean, anybody that's here might be interested. So I'm glad you were able to join up. There is a VTuber introduction section, so if you click the roles page and go to VTubers, or select the VTuber role, you will be able to post in the VTuber introduction and give yourself a shout out. I was still tinkering with my new experimental model, so I wasn't on Twitter either. Yeah, relatable. Like I said, you were working on fun stuff. I was just, well, working. Got to pay the bills somehow, right? Especially in this economy. Well, in the economy we have over here, at least. I'd much rather been working on VTuber stuff, but no, gotta go to my 9 to 5. But yeah, you'll be able to do that. There is also a few other channels and stuff that you can have fun with. We haven't done a ton yet, really. I mean, it's only been up for, what, maybe 8, 9 hours. So it'll grow as time goes on. It's just we haven't had much chance to do much with it. But I am excited to get it in use more and more and meet people, have fun with it. I mean, I also have a 9 to 5. That's fair, yeah. You didn't... Oh, yeah, because it's later there for you, so you were working on that after hours, weren't you?
It's the final lap.
God, the cheesiest narrator in the world. Yes, okay, I forget about that, because you are much, much later than I am. Where's this shortcut? There. Right there. Ha ha ha! Oh, crap! Okay, well that wasn't good to plan. 1 a.m. here? Yeah, yikes. That's not fun. I do not envy you that. That is for sure. Oh, we broke the lap time on the last lap anyway, so I don't have to worry about going faster this lap. Perfect. Yeah, I do not envy you that. I make it to about midnight, and then my circuits are done. They will shut me down if I don't shut myself down. So, like, yeah, I don't have the stamina. Every now and then, whoa, the camera's doing funky things. Every now and then I can make it, if I plan for it, I can make a late night run that lasts till 4 or 5 a.m., but then I am a zombie for the next 2 days. So I save that for very special occasions. Otherwise, I end up looking like a horror movie villain. It's not fun. And I have about the same demeanor as a horror movie villain, too. It's not a pleasant time for me. God, I forgot how long some of these races take. I wish once you hit the lap time, you could just quit. I don't want to have to do all 3 laps. I already broke the lap time you asked for on the last one, you morons. I can't wait till we get into some of the more fun cars. Whoa, mama. You changed your game, but not your title. Yeah, I did. I changed the title. It showed up on my side. It says old school versus new school NFS games, right? It's supposed to. You may need to refresh your side, because I checked on my side and it was... I'm almost done with this race. Let me double check. I tried to update it. Maybe, not for me. Yeah, try refreshing once, because I did update the title as well. Unless it didn't take, but it showed up on my side. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Okay, awesome. I was going to say, I thought I tried to do that, but I am kind of a noob and a rookie, so I do occasionally screw up like that. It wouldn't surprise me. Alright, we would have had it in the bag anyways, even with the wreck. Perfect. FYI, mods can do that for you too. Oh, awesome. I didn't know you guys could mess with that stuff. I knew you had some, I knew
You've been awarded the gold.
God, I was not expecting him to talk to me that way. I knew you guys could, like, have a... God, I thought that was an error message. I'm not used to old consoles. It's been a while. But yeah, I knew you guys had power, obviously, but I didn't know you were able to do that. Interesting. Okay. Well, we've won that. So we have the Vauxhall Championship and the Fall Winds Knockout. What is down here? Yes. Wait, what's that thing from Donut Media? Mopow, baby. But yes, I do like the Star Wars reference as well. Unlimited power. No, that... Why did my Russian accent come out there? I was looking for, oh, what the heck is that guy's name? I can never come up with him. Count... Lord... something... I don't watch Star Wars enough to know. I can't remember. Palpatine. Yes, thank you. That's the one. I was trying to get my General Palpatine, or Emperor Palpatine. Jesus. I keep thinking of, what's the other one with General Grievous was the one. For some reason, I keep getting those two crossed up now. But yes, Emperor Palpatine. That's the one I was going after. Koi, you made it! Awesome! You've only missed a half hour or so. And I really have, you've only missed one race. Koi had a bad afternoon, we'll say. Somebody wrecked into the family car, and she had to go get a shot. So she's not having a good afternoon, but I'm glad you were able to make it. It sounds like the car wasn't too awful bad. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot. You got a shot. That's pretty normal. So just take it easy. Put some ice on it. You'll heal pretty quick. It's a routine immunization. You'll be okay. All right. Got my booster. Yep, that's what I thought you said. Hey, Butterball, welcome. Glad you could make it. We are definitely going old school. This will be up your alley tonight. We're on the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 grind. 5G. Saku, you made it as well. Awesome. Wow, chat's getting big tonight. This is cool. Where is my... Wow, yeah, my viewer count has not updated yet. It'll update eventually. Mom made the lady fix our mirror, and if she did, she'd be let out. Oh, so you were able to get it fixed. Awesome. Oh, there is someone. I was wondering where all the people were at. Yeah, on my side, I'm only showing 4 viewers, but there's already 1, 2, 3, 4. I know there's 5 people in chat at least, so that's really cool. I don't know. My viewer count will update eventually. I wonder if it's updating on Twitch. Nope, just 4. It'll update. You're showing 7. Interesting. Yeah, I'm only showing 4 on my side, but it usually takes a minute to update when I'm on stream. I don't know why. It hit 7. Okay, cool. Yeah, mine is still showing 4 as of right now, but like I said, it always takes a while, so we'll find out. But what we are doing right now, wish I had these numbers. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've got a lot of good friends who like to come and support me. I'm really good. If you guys haven't, go check out Darkwing when he's streaming. I watched him play some Final Fantasy 5. Yeah, it was 5 the other day. That was really fun. He's fun to watch too. So, what we are going to be doing today, I'm going to go shout out. Oh, right, I can do that. I'm not used to the how does this work? It's exclamation SO / I think this will work. I don't think that worked. How do I do that? Darkwing, you probably know how to do that. No, you need a space. Okay, let me try that again then. I've never done this before, so I'm learning. Oh. I don't have to use the capitals then, huh? Interesting. Did that work? You need to set it up, I think. Oh, okay. That would explain why it's not working then. Well, you can see his name in chat, so type that into Twitch search bar and check him out. Remember I said about chatbot. Yes, I tried to figure this out the other day, and I couldn't find where to turn it on. I don't know how that works or what I'm supposed to do with it. So, you're going to have to show me how that works, because I have no flippin' clue. I even went through, like, settings and stuff. Community, roles manager. No, I don't know. Right, we'll figure it out then. Yeah, we're going to have to set that up sometime, because I have no idea how that works. But yes, please do go check him out, because he's super cool. But what we're going to be doing today, I'm going to play a little bit of the old school Cops and Robbers game, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. We'll actually do a Stream Elements is what I use. It's been easy. I've heard good things about that. I'm using Streamlabs, which I do like so far, but I have trouble with some of the commands and stuff sometimes. But I also have trouble setting up Discord, so I might just be an idiot. That's entirely possible. I hate my phone. It's lagging my stream. I had the same problem as well. My phone was I was watching Darkwing on my phone, and I had to switch to my PC so I didn't have such the lag. I had the PS2 version on this. Were they at all different? As far as you can use Stream Elements for a bot and Streamlabs for everything else. Interesting. I might have to look into getting Stream Elements then. That could help. I don't know if there's any difference on PS2 versus GameCube. This is the GameCube one, obviously. But I don't know, because I've never actually tried to... I've never tried the PS2 version. So it could be... It could be completely different. I have no idea. Hey, my viewer count finally updated. Now I see 7. Awesome. All right. We have 5:30. We got to go for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And we've got cops on this one. I can't really get my laptop because my arm isn't cooperating. That's relatable. Now is 8. I can't... It'll catch up. By the time it's going to be 8, it's going to be changed again, and I won't be able to keep up with it. But thank you all for watching. I'm really glad you're here. Let's do one that actually involves some cops this time. Let's deliver the Lotus Elise. We will have cops on us, so we are going to have to go quick. I want orange again. Orange always looks great in this game. Let's see how the cops get on this. Yes, more viewers. Hey, now it's up to 8. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you for dropping in. If you are new here, like I said, we're playing some Hot Pursuit 2 now, and we're going to jump into some Need for Speed Heat later and compare the old school Cops and Robbers to the new school Cops and Robbers game. I am excited for this because I like both of these games. I apologize for the game audio. These cars, this was a 2002 game, and the audio is not great. Alright, I am indeed not new. No, you are not new, Koi, but for other people who might just be joining us, they may want to know that. So, I need to finish Heat. Yeah, I haven't finished it. I think I, half finished it. I don't know. I kind of just play when I feel like, so... Whoa, baby. I forgot where this track goes. Oh, hello, copper. Whoa, hey.
54 County, in pursuit. Vehicles in orange Lotus Elise.
Like a cop in the middle of the backwoods is going to know what a Lotus Elise even is. Right. Now, if I remember right, the blue bar above the Star Wanted level indicates that I'm escaping. And if I can get it to go out, that cop will give up.
54 County.
Nope, he's back on me. Uh-oh. Bye-bye. Bye, have a good time. Always wanted to do that meme. Oh, come on. Bruh. Leave me alone. Oh my god, he just ate that traffic car.
Way too dangerous. I'm discontinuing pursuit.
That was awesome. I could not have placed that any better. Uh-oh, I went the long way. Oh no, this is the right way, I think. We're good, we're good. Ran them off there. I ran them straight into oncoming traffic, I think. Oh, I smoked them. That was awesome. Uh-oh. Whoa, traffic. I cannot believe I just got away with that. Wow, the handling engine in this game is awful. Oh, God. Nobody... You guys don't even know what an orange Lotus Elise looks like. Give me a break. You were on the outside of the tunnel. How the crap did you see me? It is weird seeing so many emotes in chat. I am not used to that. I like it, but I am not used to seeing that. Whoa. Come on, Chief. Get that Crown Vic in order. Oh, I forgot about the Mountain Road escape run. I forgot about that. Hey, got him.
Way too dangerous. I'm discontinuing pursuit.
Commit war crimes. It looks orange. It definitely is orange. I get that. There's no way that they know it's a Lotus Elise, though. I would say orange sports car at best would be what they would know it as. You cannot tell me people... In America, nobody's ever heard of the Lotus Elise.
Got him again. In pursuit. Vehicles in orange Lotus
Come on. Just got to get right there. Yes. Winner. And 319. We smoked the gold medal time there.
You have been awarded the gold medal.
You have been awarded the gold medal. God, this is so early 2000s. Wow. Go. All I know is that cargo vroom and it's orange. You'll be amazed at some of the old cars. I should go in and look at some of the old cars that are available in this game. Because this game was interesting because it has... GG, yes, thank you. Alright, we've got the Mediterranean Challenge and a Fall Classic Knockout. I'm making spicy noodles for this occasion. Please don't overdo it on the spice again, Koi. Yay, emotes. Yes, I am... I know Koi is actually working on the emotes for my channel still. And we're actually going to put them in the Discord as well, so I'm excited about that. Let's look at the... Yes, here we go. The car list for this game. This shows its age, but I really, really like this. The Elise, of course. This game was interesting because it has Need for Speed Edition models of these cars, which are like highly modified and come with special paint jobs and stuff. Super cool. The Vauxhall VX220 and the Opel Speedster, the exact same car to each other. War flashbacks, yeah. Just like you're having PTSD. Alright, the Opel Speedster. The Ford TS50. I absolutely... Yo, Sage, welcome. Glad you were able to make it. Yeah, we're having a pretty good stream tonight. We're pushing 10 viewers already. That's so cool. Glad you were able to make it in. We are doing an old versus new tonight. I'm going to play a little bit of this old Hot Pursuit 2, and then we're going to jump into Need for Speed Heat and kind of compare and contrast. I absolutely love this Ford TS50. Just super cool car. I don't know why. I wish this was a vehicle they sold in America, because I'm not a Ford guy, but I would totally have one of these. That's rad. CL55, just a good old-fashioned Merc. Jaguar XKR, I mean, come on. Gotta love that. BMW M5, sounds right up your alley. Yes, this is definitely up my alley. I do love driving games. That's why I thought it'd be fun. All right. We got the BMW Z8. Like one of the worst cars in history in terms of actual performance. Supposed to be a fast car, not a fast car. HSV GTS. Yeah, this is Australian. This is the Pontiac GTO here in America. That's actually called a Monaro in England and Europe, I believe, as well as Australia. When it's the HSV Coupe, this changes over to, because it's the Performance Edition. The SVT Cobra R. Nice. God, this was the top-of-the-line Corvette at the time, the Z06. God, they were blobs in the early 2000s. And the state-of-the-art Viper at the time, it wasn't even the second gen yet. They were still on the first. My mom took me to buy a pack of cream soda for my shot. Nice! Gotta love the cream soda. Speaking of which, let me crack open a cold one as well. Got some Code Red Dooski tonight. I'm excited. I found some cans. It's been a long time since I found this. I've been enjoying this for about a week now. I'm down to my last about 8 cans now. Cream soda. I don't know how to describe cream soda. I'll let Koi do that. She's more familiar with it. All I know is cream soda dum-dum suckers, and those I do enjoy. Ferrari 360 Spider. I forgot that was in this game. Porsche 911 Turbo. Looks exactly the same as it does now, and exactly the same as it did in 1945. The 911 never changes. Aston Martin V12 Vanquish. God, Aston just makes elegant cars. There's a reason Bond drives one of those. Ferrari 550 Barchetta Pininfarina. God, I forgot that was in this game too. Lamborghini Diablo. Nice. Carrera GT. This was brand new and breaking at the time. Such a good car. Yeah, but what is it? We have We don't have it here. Really? You don't have cream soda there? Interesting. I would never have expected that. This is the cover car of the game, the Lamborghini Murcielago. I like how in every game... Oh, one of my favorite cars of all time. CLK GTR. I love this car. This game's the one that put me onto this car. I love this car. I like how the badges behind and where it comes up on the screen actually show the way it's written on the car. That's really cool. Oh, by the way, good job on the Discord thing. Proud of you already joined. Yes, thank you so much for that. I cannot take any credit, though. All I did was ask for help. Definitely go check out Ghoulie. She did all of the work on that. I believe it's at Gulajima VT. I can't remember exactly how you spell it. It's a very strange spelling on her username. But go check her out. She is awesome. She set it all up for me, did an amazing job. I really appreciate it. I was glad she was able to hook me up with that. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad you were able to join up. I am excited about what's to come with that. Hopefully it's just a place we can all kind of use as a community hangout and talk and organize streams and stuff like that. I may take some polls on there if I can figure out how it works. But yeah, I am excited about having that. Oh my god, the Ferrari F50. Such a good car. Actually, the F40 was better, but it's a good looking car, this. Fun fact, these color options are completely wrong. I don't believe they ever made an F50 in black, gray, or yellow. I don't think that was a factory option on these. I think they were only available in Rosso Corso Red, which is the official Ferrari red. They have that trademarked. The McLaren F1 and the F1 Le Mans. They actually put the Le Mans edition car. Wait, did I? No, I have not been on my Xbox yet. I will probably do that here after stream this evening. Unless I shouldn't for some reason. Let me know. Yes, here's the NFS cars. I remember these, yes. This is the Need for Speed Lotus Elise. The NFS Edition Vauxhall. The TS50. They aren't all in here. Oh, also give me your UIDs. For Genshin? I'm guessing you're asking? That'd be the only thing I know that has a UID. Yes, okay. I will pull that up because I don't have it up right now. I will send that to you in a, yes. I will send that to you in a DM on Twitter because I actually don't know mine. I have to look it up every time. But I will send you that in a DM on Twitter later. I will fire up Genshin and get it. I will send that to you. Yes. Awesome. Yes, I will. Yeah, sorry about that. When I'm trying to talk, my brain sometimes is behind where my mouth's at, and it takes a minute for everything to catch up with each other. Yeah, I saw a few 2BAs on your stream schedule. Have you checked out some of the games I recommended? I have checked some of those out. I just have not had a chance to actually purchase any of them yet. So... Oh, do you have mine, Koi? I didn't know you could see mine. If you have yours, go ahead and send it to him instead. I don't mind if it's you sending it. I know it's you. You'll be fine. So, and yes, like I said, I have looked at. I couldn't decide on what to play this weekend. Is why the TBAs are on there. I just didn't know what I wanted to play tonight. I felt like racing, and I felt like doing some old stuff. I figured I'd fire this up, and Darkwing was talking about Heat and how he tried it out, and so I figured why not do a little of both. But yeah, I am looking at some of those other games. I do still have them saved. I'm waiting to be able to afford them right now. My taxes are coming in still, so hopefully I'll be able to afford them sooner rather than later. Look at some of these NFS cars, though. I absolutely love these NFS versions where they get the better paint jobs and stuff. They just look so much cooler. I have some clips of my blunders on streams. Yeah, people have been taking clips of me, too, and I didn't know it. That's what you guys showed me last time, how to go in, and I'm like, that's insane. I could plug for my... I could plug for my streams too. Go to my Twitter and vote what I play. Oh yeah, I forgot he does. Yeah, Darkwing's got a poll on his Twitter right now of what he should play next for like because he just finished Final Fantasy V. So go vote on that and see if there's anything you think would be fun to play. Because I saw a couple on there. I haven't voted yet because I am still deciding. I couldn't pick, so I'm waiting until I get a more definitive decision in my heart. But I am going to vote here in the next day or so, I believe. What was the one I wanted to get to? The Need for Speed McLaren F1 LM. Yes. With the big wheels on it and everything. You have 24 hours, Souji. Awesome. That's what I thought. I will actually go and do that right after stream then. I knew it was ending soon. I was going to check it first thing in the morning. So I would have been okay still. But I wanted to think on it tonight because I saw it earlier today and I'm going, ooh, I can't pick yet. I just don't know. So I do have plenty of time. Awesome. Oh, wait, no less 12 hours, I think. I will okay, I'll do it tonight then before I go to bed. That way I make sure I don't miss it. All right, let's do something else, cops and robbers. I just wanted to flip through all the cars. It's been so long since I've seen them. Hot Pursuit. Let's do a race. I regret eating the noodles. It didn't help my stomach. I told you to take it easy on the noodles, Koi. Be careful, please. All right. What cars do we get for this? Literally just the Opel Speedster again. Can we get anything else? I want a different car to race. Mediterranean Challenge. Nope, we're pretty much stuck with the Vauxhall or the Opel or the Lotus. So we got to race one more time with boring cars. We may as well do the knockout because I like those better. Sorry about the siren noises all the time. Every time I hit the menu, it does that. It's really annoying. All right, we take the Opel. Let's go in red this time. Automatic. Let's go. Yes, Koi made spicy noodles again, but she also just got her, she said booster shot, I'm assuming COVID. So yeah, I'm sure the spicy noodles aren't sitting well with her upset stomach. Okay. 5G power booster. Oh god, these cars sound awful. You're gonna do 5 laps? Are you kidding? Better be a short flippin' track. Whoa, hey, that was a shortcut right there I should have taken. We just got to get out front and stay there. Whoa, hey. Oh, crap, there was another shortcut right there. Dang it. Oh, boy, good luck with that. Yeah, no kidding. She's going to have a rough way to go of it right now. Crap. This hasn't gone well. Yeah, that was a bad idea. God, this game looks ancient. Yes, that's because it is ancient. This game is not new in any way. Ah, crap. Traffic stop my rear. This traffic don't stop for nobody except the guardrail. The guardrail it'll stop for in spades. Quit pushing my rear. It's not. Quit trying to pit maneuver me. Come on. Come on. Yes, this game is circa 2002, so it is 20 years old this year, and it is showing its age quite badly. All I feel is pain and my Band-Aid sticking to my shirt. Just rest and take it easy, Koi. You'll heal up. How did that cop not go after me? There was one on the side of the road right there. Oh, boy. Oh, no, 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 no. Eat a Snickers, yes. Because you're not you and you're hungry. Thank you for that. That was great. I love it. Alright, so yes, this is not cheating. These are actually some shortcuts that they give you to use. and that you are allowed to use, whoa, hey, freely in this game. The only thing I found weird in Heat is where it shows you the way. I'm used to barriers being solid, but in Heat you can drive through them. And yes, that is very hard to get used to because it will just let you drive off the track. You actually have to pay attention to where you go. It's very, very difficult to get used to. Oh, crap. Wow, that cop actually was able to spin me out. That's impressive. Bro, get off. Yeah, I wasn't used to that either at first, and especially with all of the flashing lights of that. Let's be real, it's Miami is what it is. It is very hard, or it's very easy to miss them in certain situations, especially with the camera blur. You've really got to be paying attention to where you're going, or you will miss them. I only like mini Snickers, and I don't got any. I kind of understand that. I actually don't care for Snickers at all, just not my candy of choice. I'm much more of a Three Musketeers guy. I like things plain and simple. Snickers got too much going on for me. My dad loves Snickers, though. Absolutely, absolutely loves Snickers. Wait, I remember this track? Do you really? Whoa. Beep, beep. Holy shit, the childhood. Yeah. Are you getting the flashbacks coming back to you now? They come back to me in waves as well as I remember some of this stuff. I love Milky Ways. I do enjoy a good Twix bar. I won't deny that. Twix are good. The real question is left or right Twix? That's the real question you got to ask. Personally, I like eating them both at the same time without separating them just to tick people off. Kind of like Kit Kats. It all tastes the same. I just like annoying people. I keep driving by all these cops at almost 100 miles an hour, and they're not going after me. In a new Need for Speed game, this would never fly. Blue? Ah. Caught him again? Yeah, I'm in a circuit race. Just sit there and wait for me to come around again, dude. What were you expecting? I just inhaled them. I just inhaled them all in one bite. Been calling the car blue for a while now. Has it really? I haven't noticed that. Might be a glitch in this game. No, the blue one's the other one in the race. That's because he said that one before I was in chase. I think that's the other cops on the scanner I can hear. Get off. Oh, I'm Tokyo drifting it. Oh, God. Hey. God, I hate the cops in this game for that. So irritating. They will just spin you out and have no shame about it. Yeah, look on the minimap. There's a blue one right behind me in second.
19 counting. I've lost him.
I've lost him. What is this? It sounds like the sheriff of... It sounds like the sheriff from Smokey and the Bandit. That's what he sounds like. Buford T. Justice. Anybody ever seen Smokey and the Bandit? God, it's a funny movie. Nice spin. Yeah, not my finest driving, but in my defense, it's hard to tell where the road stops and the wildlife begins because it's all just such a big blur. Red Opal, yeah, because I'm in the red. I'm in an Opal. I'm not in the Vauxhall. I'm in the Opal. I forgot. I'm running the other make. It's the same car, but it's just with a different badge on it. Not the car. Oh, he took the traffic out. God. I hate that my voice is starting to crack now because I'm not used to talking on stream like this all the time. My voice box is starting to take a toll from being on stream after 3 weeks. I keep having these voice cracks and I'm not used to them, and it's like, why is this happening again? Oof. What the? Okay, I was not expecting the speed breaker thing there. The heck? Come on, come on, come on.
It's stop. Final lap.
Yes, it is. And I'm getting spun out, so shut up and let me race. All right, we're going to try an old dirt racing trick here. Whoa! Or not, he's going to turn me into the wall. Yep, that'll work. I'm on dirt. Car didn't turn. Where's the... Oh, no, it's the green one that's still in the race. Ah.
This is getting too dangerous. I am terminating pursuit.
He gave up and he was ahead of me. How does that work? Whoa, that's one of the first times I've had to use the brakes in that corner. Come on. And that one, too. That was actually better, though. I cannot wait till we get to drive a different car. I'm so tired of these Vauxhalls and Opals and Lotuses. I want to drive something like that Ford TS50 or something. Give me something different.
We need to block him. Request use of a roadblock.
Oh, God. Here we go with the roadblocks again. Whoa. Oh, my God. I'm a Beyblade. I have actually become a Beyblade. Hey, Copper, let it rip. The last message in chat is still Darkwing's nice spin. I've never seen a more appropriate time for chat to be silent for a minute. It's like, look, that's like, yep, still a nice spin. Yes, let it rip, exactly. God, I actually used to have Beyblade. I still have my Beyblades. Oh, I'm going to thread the needle. I'm going to thread the needle. Yes! I'm nay-naying through my fatigue, yeah. You gotta do the Soldier Boy and Superman. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, we're good. Woo, that was tight. Top speed. I hit 160. How did the guy in fourth only ever hit 81 miles an hour? What the heck? Oh, RJ actually got pulled over. He got busted. He never finished the first lap. I love Beyblade the anime. Yes, me too. I watched the crap out of that.
You have been awarded
The gold. I watched the crap out of the Beyblade anime, the original one with Tyson, Kai, Ray. Oh, what the heck? Yes, he was definitely too relaxed. He got pulled over for possession. Actually, that's what we didn't realize. Yeah, Kyson, Kyson and Ty. Tyson, Kai, Max, Ray, and who was their fifth? Oh, Kenny, duh. Kyson. Yeah, I know. As soon as I said it, again, brain in front of mouth. There's an anime about that? There is definitely an anime about that. It's one of my favorites of all time. There is Beyblade, which is the original story. There's the follow-up, Beyblade V-Force, which I didn't care for quite as much. And then, who's the... Beyblade G-Revolutions. That's the one I really liked. I liked the first and the third seasons. After that, they started going into the hard metal system, and that got weird. After that, I quit watching. But right at the end of G-Revolutions, they started getting into hard metal, but then they lost all the good characters, and I kind of lost interest. But yes, I'm with Darkwing on this. Definitely watch that. I'll see if I can find them and send them to you. I really, really enjoyed that. Yeah, I really enjoyed that series. It was a lot of fun. And there was something other than the first season. Yes, you probably stopped at the I won't spoil anything, the battle between Tala and Tyson. Is that correct? Super Dragoon versus Tala's Wolborg in Russia. I shouldn't be surprised there's literally an anime about a middle-aged man teaching life lessons and having breakdowns. What is that called? I've never heard of that. I only know the Beyblade, no V-Force. V-Force was basically Season 2. It's not really a spoiler or anything. V-Force is basically the next year after the win for the... I can't really say that either. It's after the big Beyblade tournament at the end of Season 1 that culminates between Tala and Tyson. Season 2 resumes after that, and it's all about basically what the heck do they call them? The Saint Shields coming in. They try to steal all the Bit Beasts from the original Blade Breakers. They want all 4 of the Bit Beasts. So they try to do that. There's also another crew in the mix as well. So it's like this 3-way battle of the, what is it? Because it's the digital versions of all of the Blade Breakers Bit Beasts. The actual Blade Breakers fighting them. And then you've got the Saint Shields trying to come in and constantly take all the Bit Beasts away from the Blade Breakers. It's this big cluster of a season. I don't like V-Force as much. G-Revolution, what is it? The original Beyblade Association or whatever, the one Mr. Dickinson's in charge of, they get shut down. This other company called Bega comes in. It's a big mess, but Season 3 is a lot better. Season 2 is kind of meh, but you have to watch it because you meet other characters who really play a big part, like Hillary and Daishi. They're only in the later seasons, but they're fun to have around. It's Life Lessons with Uramichi Onishan. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. That sounds kind of clever. I want to watch, I'm waiting for all of the simuldubs to come out for My Dress Up Darling, because I want to watch that too. Saint Shields remind me of Shaman King and the X-Laws. Yeah, it kind of got... They're not anything like that, in my opinion. I think I kind of know what you're talking about there. But the Saint Shields are very much old school. They're kind of weird. I'm trying to explain them would be virtually impossible. But yeah, the Saint Shields are definitely an interesting crew, that's for sure. Oh, baby. All right. We finally get new cars. What do we got? We got the Ford TS50, CL55 AMG, and the M5. Excuse me. Let's run the TS50. And because I want to be a classy man, we're going to run it in black. I do love the jet black with the TS50 on the rocker panels there. That is just...
The Ford TS50.
Oh, I forgot about
Made
this.
For the Australian market, this road machine is powered by a 335 horsepower V8 engine. 18-inch high-performance Dunlop alloy wheels are standard on every vehicle.
I forgot it does that. That's amazing. Let's go see what the other ones say.
The CL55 AMG Coupe. The rock-solid 24-valve V8 engine delivers 355 horsepower at 5,500 RPMs and propels the car to 60 miles an hour in 6 seconds.
Cool. And we can even zoom out. Goodbye. I forgot this was a thing. What's the M5 say?
With a 0 to 60 mile an hour time of 5.3 seconds, the BMW M5's V8 engine provides 400 horsepower at 6,600 RPMs and a top speed over 150 miles an hour.
That's so cool it does that. I forgot all about that. We're taking the TS50 in black because I want to be classy. I like how it freezes when your mouth is open and eyes are closed. Well, here, actually, no, I'm not going to do that because somebody's going to make memes of it. I was gonna close. I'm like, here, I'll just do it the whole time so it's guaranteed to happen. But no, somebody's going to make a meme. Well, we're not going to do that. Okay, that is not... A, why does it have a Pennsylvania license plate on an Australian market car? And B, why the heck does it sound like that if it's a V8? I believe this actually became the Falcon in later years, if I'm correct. Wow, this thing handles a lot different from the other cars I've been driving. Move it. Coming through. Oh, God. The heck? We're racing here, man. Oh, hey, shortcut.
31 County, commencing pursuit. Vehicle is a white Ford TS50.
Oh, boy. Whoa!
28 County, commencing pursuit. Vehicle is a black sports car.
That, see, there you go. Vehicle is a black sports car. That's more like what a cop would say. They aren't going to know. I could see maybe Ford if they saw the blue oval. That's more realistic. Thank you. TS50. I've never even heard of this car, and I'm a car nerd. How is this CLK outrunning me? He doesn't have that much more power.
28 County. I've lost contact with the subject. 28 County. In pursuit.
They don't call them sports cars, though, anymore, do they? I mean, I think they still call them sports cars. As far as I'm aware, they still do. I don't know of any other term. I mean, yeah, there's muscle cars, but that's kind of a different thing. There's also hypercars and supercars, but again, different thing. There are still, okay, Mazda Miata. It's a great sports car. It's not super fast like a supercar or hypercar. It's not super high dollar. Race cars? No, those are in a category of their own because they're not road legal. Sports cars are road legal. They are road legal that are meant to be all for driving pleasure without really being, we'll say, over the top. Never mind that. Okay, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to like shut you down or anything there. I think it's a very specific niche thing. Okay, like I said, the Miata doesn't really fall into any other categories, but it does fall into sports car. There's a lot of different options that you have for like categorizing cars, but I think sports car is definitely a valid one still, as far as I'm aware. Whoa, hey, this thing drifts. I never noticed that as a kid. Huh. God, this is going to take forever. We're only on lap 1 of 3, and it's a 2-minute and 38-second lap. Good God. This may be the last race I run on here, because I'm getting... As fun as this old game is, it's showing its age, and my eyes are hurting from trying to watch the screen. Whoa! Okay, now see, I'll buy that one. Does the red dot affect you? What red dot? Oh, it'll take way more than that? Okay, good. I just didn't want to be like... Oh! Well, no, because it's not actually a... I mean, it's a little bit annoying, I suppose, but that part of the cat side in me doesn't really get to control me as much. I do still have better hearing and stuff, but I don't get distracted by laser pointers quite as much. I think I've substituted laser pointers for, like, car exhaust sounds and stuff when I added car parts in. I think that kind of got muddled up along the way. Whoa! Now, see, that cop I'll buy knowing I'm driving a TS50 because that cop was driving a TS50. See, that's another TS50 right there. Throw a car at him, that'll distract him immediately. Yes, throw a car in my face and that will distract me immediately. That's exactly the way that works. I've actually been... Damn it, I could have used the dot to my advantage. Well, just find pictures of cool cars and you will have my undivided attention. Like, that's all it takes. I was actually blessed enough in real life to see a Lamborghini Aventador SV in real life as it drove past me, which wasn't scary at all considering I was in a very large pickup truck at the time. And I thought that was easily one of the coolest things I've ever seen on the road. But I remember I talked about that for an hour and a half afterwards, just nonstop. Did I drool? Amongst other things, yes. I definitely wasn't having a crisis, that's for sure. I'd say there was a, guys, give me cool car names. I would say that it was there's a soft spot in my heart for cool cars, but it's not soft. It's definitely not. Okay. I gotta try to get rid of these cops. They're killing me right now. Oh, God. Come on. These guys are relentless on this one. Well, if I played mostly car games, that's what she... Okay, maybe not. Exactly. Well, gotta go eat dinner and stuff. Glad I could catch up with y'all. Souji, hit me up later to talk with the games. Yeah, will do. I'll hit you up on Twitter on the DMs at some point here. May not be tonight because I'm probably going to have to get off and go straight to watching or go straight, not straight to watching, go straight to bed. But I will definitely hit you up on Twitter here in the next little bit.
This is too dangerous. I'm discontinuing pursuit.
Yes, do enjoy dinner as well. I love how I play it. Whoa, God, what the hell? That's not gone well. Welcome. Have a good one.
Final lap.
And then,
County, I've got him again.
yeah, I play most racing games, and Koi asks for cool car names, and the entire chat just goes quiet. Alright, now I know where these corners are at. Whoa, mama. Hang on. Shortcut. Okay, I'm going to sleep because I'm in pain and tired. No problem, Koi. Get some rest and feel better soon, please. Need anything? Hit me up on Discord or Twitter or something. Don't know, car. I have you for that. Yes. This is, I suppose this is why I'm kind of the racing game specialist. This is my bag, definitely. This is what I'm best at. I literally make my life, or my living, fixing cars, so I definitely know a thing or two about things that are on wheels. I still gotta show you guys my motorcycle. I forgot. I did find out that my new motorcycle is actually not what I thought it is. Kinda. It's actually a specialized version of what I thought it was. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't realize. I bought an '07 Honda CT, I think, CV 750. That message was out of context. I'm not. Oh. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I read that as you were going now because you were in pain and tired. If you feel like you gotta go, though, please don't. Please don't overdo it. Don't put yourself out just for the stream. If you gotta rest, rest. I'll be back on again tomorrow night, so it won't be too long before you get to see me again. Plus, we talk on Twitter all the time anyway, so... Oh, God. Ah! Why are there so many of them? I love I can do a complete 360, and I'm fine. God, they caught up a lot, though, in that. I'm going to have to put the hammer... I wish I had nitrous or something. This car is just not quite fast enough. Oh, come on. Get off my door, M5. Rubber banding. Is it more than meets the eye? I missed that message and I can't remember the context of it. Is it more than meets the eye? Did I say something that was like Transformers? Okay, yes, Transformers. Bike. Oh! No, the bike is not quite to that degree. Whoa! That would have been bad. It is not quite like that. What it is that I bought a CT750 Honda Shadow. Turns out I have the Shadow Aero, which is a slightly different model of the bike. Oh my God, that was a violent wreck.
28 attempting to overtake a vehicle at a high rate of speed.
Oh, I never posted my Go Live tweet. I wrote it up, I never posted it. Man, come on. Yes, that is a very cool car you just sent me, Koi. That is a McLaren 720S. 4.4, I think? 3.8 liter V8 twin turbo. I believe it makes somewhere around 700-800 horsepower, and it is very, very, very fast. GG Pro Streamer. Yeah, definitely didn't make a mistake there. But look at this, though. We got 9,200 points for that. We're already up to 17,300.
You have been awarded the gold medal.
God, so bad. All right, let's save this, and then let's jump over to Heat, because, wow, the old graphics are hurting my eyes. I have not played this much recently, and sitting this close to the screen and watching Twitch, or watching Twitch chat is hurting my eyes. The fact that you knew that right away scares me. Koi, look at the bottom of the picture. It says what the car is. I knew it anyways, But it says it at the bottom, so I knew I was right. All right. Bear with me for a moment. My model might go a little wild here. I have to get up and switch my capture card input real quick, so bear with me for just a moment. You should still be able to hear me, but I won't be able to hear anything because my headset's off. Oof. Ow. Oh, I should really turn my capture card off first. Raving Catboy incoming. Oh, that... Yeah, sorry, Koi. You made it a little easy for me. Okay. Hopefully this works. Please don't break anything by unplugging it. Ooh, well, it's on. Don't drop that. Okay, that's on. I should have cropped it. Yes. I mean, you had the right idea, Koi. Punch up anything else. Yeah, mission failed. We'll get him next time. Wait. I think I can do that better. Where's it at?
Mission failed.
I didn't have my headset on. I couldn't hear it. Dang it. I hope that was the right one. I just clicked the first one I saw. What did it sound like?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yes, that's it. That was the one I wanted. Nice. I have found an... Gee, thanks for... Try again, Koi. Find me any picture of any car, crop out the name, and I'll tell you what it is. Obviously, it has to be real. Dude, I got you. Let's see what you got. It does have to be a real car. Because I don't... Obviously, if it doesn't exist in the real world, that might be... I mean, the Halo Warthog, everybody knows, but... it does have to exist for me to know it. So, let's jump in. I actually have to find my copy. Because I'm that kind of person, I actually play Need for Speed Heat on disc. So I actually have to eject my copy of whatever the heck's in my disk drive right now. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Scarlet Nexus, okay. Apparently, the last time I had this on was last Wednesday when we were playing Scarlet Nexus on stream, which we will be playing tomorrow again. I just searched up old AF cars. You do realize I go to classic car shows, and I probably know those too, right? I live at classic car shows in the summertime. I am well versed in old vehicles. Let us see what Darkwing found. Is that a... There's a lot of cars that look like that. That could easily be an old Volvo. However, I do recognize the Bertone logo in the front. Is that maybe a Lada? Is that a Lada or a Skoda? I feel like that's either a Lada or a Skoda, but I'm not 100% sure. So close. I'm not as familiar with the Russian brands because we don't get them over here in the U.S., but I am very, very close with that, so I know I'm on the right path with the Russian. Wasn't called Lada back then. Oh, I didn't know they ever changed names. What were they called back then? I did get it as right as I ever would have got it then, because I didn't know Lada changed names. Vaz. I've never heard of that before. Interesting. Man has a power to be feared. It's something I've been training for years, kind of inadvertently. Not for any particular reason. It's the Vaz 2107. I definitely would have never got the name since it's just numbers. But the fact that Vaz turned to Lada makes me feel at least better that I got close. What did Koi find? Try me. Yes, that is an Audi, I believe, A6 or 8. Back in those, they looked very, very similar. Not Turn. I think Lada bought them. Okay. Well, they bought them and then kept using their models. Or it's the same model molds, pretty much. But that is definitely an Audi A6 or A8. I'm not sure which, because they all look the same in those years. Am I correct, Coy? Might be the S model, too. Nah, this is from 1975. Then why do all Ladas from the 90s look exactly like that? My grandpa had one of those. That's sick. Oh, I forgot. You guys can't see game. Blink. Hey, we got it. I'm going to go cry in a corner now. Did I get it right? Because Soviet Union? Yeah, that's fair. They definitely do that. That's a problem. Well, the image says S4, but anyways, okay. I was close then. All of the Audis are big, boxy, four-door sedans. So to tell the S from the A, you have to be like an Audi employee. But I was correct in that it was an Audi sedan. So that's close enough. I'll take that. They made everything the same, functional but dull. Yes. They did make one supercar that was two-stroke. Had a two-stroke supercar engine. It was weird because you had to keep on the gas all the time, or if you let off the gas, the engine would lose oiling. It was kind of a defect. All right. Let's jump in. I always play offline just because I hate people bothering me while I'm racing and modifying cars. I'm that kind of person. Oh boy. My blanket is all kind of messed up. Try again, Coy. See if you can find something more exotic. Audi's German. It's pretty common. There are definitely some funky looking cars out there you can find. Okay, let's see what we've got going on in heat. It has been a long, long time.
I know the fight was bad, but Anna still hasn't called. You think I should? Nah, I'll make her sweat a little longer.
Okay, here it is. This is the car I want. This is what I want my car in real life to look like, except for the, with the one exception, I want it to be wrapped in Ryuko Matoi vinyl wrap, from Kill la Kill. I absolutely love this car. This is my favorite car. I did not just find a duck car. Really? I absolutely... Hey, peep the Bayview plate from Need for Speed Underground 2. They actually have that in this game, and I love it. I'm running stock width. I don't like the wide bodies or anything like that. Just stock width with some ground effects. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh. I sent you one again. All right, let's see what you got. What in the hell? That looks like another obscure Russian vehicle. I can honestly say I've never seen that one before. Well done. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Might be a Scania? I'm not quite sure. I doubt it. It's British? Really? Is that an Austin or something? I have no idea. That's one I have never seen before. You've got me on that one. I have no idea. That's some freaky looking stuff. '64 Lancia Flavia Berlina. I didn't know Lancia was that old. That's insane. I'm impressed that they were around back then. I knew Lancia was good in the 70s and 80s with the or the 037 and the what is it? The the 037. Yes, you did get me. Fair play there. All right, sorry about that. I had to send a message real quick. Let's take this thing out for a race. I do love this exit the garage sequence in this game. Oh, this car. Oh, yeah, peep the later fire graphics from the 240SX from Pro Street as well on my quarter glass. That is from that game. That, and I'm a huge fan of Toyo tires, so I keep that on the car as well. Yo, we're in.
Okay, I just got her message.
As fun as hanging around here is, gotta head to sleep. See ya. Hey, no problem. Thanks for hanging out, man. Glad you could come and hang out for a bit.
Need to know who we're dealing with here.
Have a good sleep, and hopefully I'll be able to catch another stream of yours here soon. So, but yeah, have a good night. All right, this feels a little more familiar. Whoa, baby. We zooming. This is already way faster. 160, 170. I didn't realize this car was this fast. 190. Uh-oh. Woo. Come on. I'm just going to see how fast I can go and how far I can go without wrecking. I'm on a streak right now. Come on. 200 miles an hour in the sill. Ah! That was a better speed trap there. Uh-oh. Ooh! That wasn't good. I switched devices, so I think my chat's going to be quicker. Hopefully. That'd be great. What do you think of my dream car, Coy? This is what it actually looks like in motion. Ah! Dang, I was doing so good there, too. Ooh, I see a billboard we can take out. Let's do that. Alright, we got 3. Car looks sweet. Thank you. My parents... Whoops! Whoa! Good God. My parents absolutely do not understand why I want this car so bad. Like, just buy something American that's easy to work on. You know, why are you going out of your way to buy this obscure Japanese sports car that nobody's ever heard of? And I'm like, because it's absolutely sick. Oh my God. Woo! Ha ha! Hammer down. Go. I am speed. Oh! Man. Let's see how far I can go. Whee! Alright, 58 yards. Not great. Get 87 to collect, yeah. Yeah, I know. Not great. Alright, what are we actually supposed to be doing right now? For someone with speed, you sure... Yeah, what do you think comes with speed? Uh-oh. Okay, apparently I need more speed for that jump. This game is also very hard to control. This is because when you're in racing games, the driving engines are very different, meaning you have to get used to them on the fly. Think about if I all of a sudden changed what art program you use to draw a picture and told you to try to draw the same picture 3 times with 3 different versions of the software. You would probably struggle pretty hard. That's my struggle right now. I'm trying to use different software to do the same thing. I'm used to one now. The other is getting harder. When I switch, it makes it more difficult. You wouldn't? No, I wouldn't do it. But imagine if I challenged you to do that. That would be really hard. Nice, and that fixed the car. You would never dare. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Like I said, I would never force you to, but if I challenged you to try to do it and see if you could, you would really, I think you would struggle with it because it's such a different change of pace from what you're used to. That's what I'm fighting right now with this. I'm trying to use something I'm not used to. Whoa. Woohoo! I'm trying to use something I'm not used to do the exact same thing that I'm used to doing with something else. It's a very difficult very difficult transition. Come on. I struggle when my apps aren't compatible with my Apple. I can imagine, because the pencil for you, I'm sure, is a big part of your drawing. Let's go to map. Yes! Excuse me. So we started here, is where we started. I ran all the way down this highway and back up, I believe. This is where we were at up in here. We ended up over, I think, here somewhere. And now we've ended up down here somehow. Don't ask me how. Good grief. This has been a crazy run already. Where should we go? This is the follow the law. I am 297. They recommend 240. Let's see if I can... Whoops. No. We're going to fast travel to this. We're actually going to do a mission that involves the cops. Let's see how much harder it is. Oof. Hey, that ain't supposed to happen. Oh, God, I'm hungry. I skipped dinner again because I was in a hurry to get on stream. Really need to stop doing that. On the upside, maybe I'll lose weight if I quit eating so much. Come on, where is this mission at? I thought I'd done this part of the mission already. I am above the law. What are they going to do? Arrest a fish? Yeah, that's kind of a good point. I don't think they can arrest fish. I mean, the problem there is with your logic is that you're right, they can't arrest you. But what if they tried to catch you or cook you? That would be worse, arguably. Alright, you ready to see a cool animation? We're going to go to the night. So if I press start... Wait for it. I don't think I'd taste good.
That go to voicemail. It was Jordan, and she's pissed.
What did we do?
Taking out shows
Oh.
big news. It's all anyone's talking about. Spotlight's on us now.
Let's make sure it stays there.
Hell yeah.
Hey, coming up on the right.
Why is that cop car spitting flame?
It's following.
Yeah, I don't think you would probably... I don't know, because... Let's put it this way. I hope no one ever... I hope no one ever finds out if you taste good or not. I don't want you getting eaten.
Did that text say anything about where we're tailing this cop to?
Nope. Guess we're gonna find out. Hopefully not die trying. I think he went into the container yard. Don't know about you, but this doesn't look like the type of place to hand out parking tickets.
Oh, crap. No. I'm going to lose him. Car, go. Go!
Whoa. Stop here.
What are they doing?
Oh, good.
Looks like our boy just had some keys tossed to him.
Yeah, cop is pretty... What? How did I fail that? I was sitting there parked. What the heck? Okay. No idea what just happened. Yes, cop is pretty sus. God, I love this car.
So,
This is even the side you drive it from is the right side. You drive like it's a British vehicle. I love this.
Did that tech say anything about where we're tailing this cop to?
nope. Guess we're gonna find out. Hopefully not die trying. I think he went into the container yard. Don't know about you, but this doesn't look like the type of place to hand out parking tickets.
Come on. This time we're not going to get stuck in that ramp because I'm not going that way.
Whoa. Stop here.
What are they doing?
Looks like our boy just had some keys tossed to him. We go forward, they're gonna see us. Try backing up, go the way we came.
There's a button on this to turn the car off, if I remember. Where's it at? There.
You managed to find out anything about Torres?
Not much. Only
Come
she's
on.
part of Mercer's unit. They've been doing this shit for a while now.
Come
Just
on.
lately it's gotten out of control.
Maybe she's telling the truth.
We'll see.
Where are we going?
I wonder how you get started doing that stuff.
Money? Status?
Sounds familiar.
Don't follow too close. No, I'm not. That's why I'm hanging way back. You'll notice my suspicion at the top right is still at flat 0. Gotta stay way back off of them.
He's stopping. Park up ahead. We need to be quiet. He'll spot us.
Shit. No. How do I shut the car off? What the heck?
Okay, we're clear. Let's go.
I didn't even notice that. I thought just you being... Yeah, I am suspicious if I get too close. But...
Before newsflash.
Oh.
Like that. I think it's best I stay away for a while.
Right, I think I remember how to shut the car off this
It's not
time.
telling.
Yeah, no, the gauge actually tells me how suspicious I'm being if I get too close.
You didn't live with them.
So if I drive right up on him, I'll get like 100%.
Okay, looks like he stopped again. When we get there, let's park and wait.
Alright, there we go. Let's see what they've got.
I take it that's the stock. Think we're gonna need to put our foot down to follow this one.
Hello. What have we got here? That's a fast car. Come on.
I think I know the owner of this F40.
You do? What happened?
Think she got the same deal as me. Thing gets impounded, then it vanishes. No records, nothing.
That's a Ferrari F40. That's one of the
Driving this
rarest
thing like it's his.
Ferraris
The owner ever
in the
reported?
world.
That goes missing same as the car. It's our word against theirs. And our word don't mean shit around here.
What is with these cars dropping from the sky on the left side of the... What the heck was that? This guy's too preoccupied driving this F40 to even notice the same Nissan. Yes, they've been in... Yes, the story of this line, because we're in the middle... I'm in the middle of this story. The story of this game is that the racers and the cops are kind of having a war right now.
Slow down.
And the cops are actually dirty. They are, They are impounding vehicles, and then when people come to get them, oh, sorry, yeah, they're missing. We never got that.
Hold up here.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, this totally looks legit.
Let's find out.
There we go. Yeah, so they've been impounding cars. This is actually one of the big plot reveal points right here. You're about to see what happens to some of these cars.
The cars here must be worth a fortune.
I've raced against some of these.
I will smack the in-game cops if I have to. Yeah, it's going to take more than that, I'm afraid. Because, the car they're actually leaning against is the girls I'm with. Heh, funny. The most wanted GTRs on the tow truck.
Shit. This is big.
My trunk full of money, big.
That's not... Mother...
Is she MC's girl? No. She is just MC's crewmate is all. Actually, it's more like the MC is me, and I'm her crewmate, more like.
Frank would have loved that.
Okay, I'm with Taurus. Screw Mercer. This needs to stop.
If we're doing this, we need a plan.
We'll
How
figure
about
something out.
the plan is you get out of the chop shop before you get caught, morons? I love, she doesn't even bother. That's her car under the tarp right there, the blue one. She's just like, ah, crap, my car's gone. It's sitting right there missing a bumper. I thought that was, oh no. No, that was me. That was my phone. No, that was not in-game. No worries. All right. Follow the law. Completed. $20,000 for that. That was a good run. That was an easy mission. God, I love this car. You want to go check out some of the cars we can buy at the auto show? It's right around the corner from here, and we can go via the racetrack. If you haven't guessed it, this is the racetrack. More cars, yay. Okay, cool, let's go. This game has some interesting cars in it. Let's do a circuit on the big banked oval. Get right up on the wall. Playing for keeps. Race Roshini and a new part could be yours. Interesting. Go. Whee! Whoa, hey. God, I would love to race at a real track like this someday. That'd be so much fun. Wonder what happens if you hit a big old jump at this speed. Let's find out. Nitrous, go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Holy crap, that was a good one. Alright, I think our time to get off is going to be at the other side of the track. Trick shots. Yep, let's try another one, shall we? Uh-oh. That one didn't go as well. How about a big trick shot? First things first, I want to see... What the heck is the button for shutting the car off? I can't remember... No, it's not that. That's nitrous. Okay, let me go to the controls because I need to see settings. Drive controls. Map menu, brake, acceleration. There should be a way to engine off X and LB. That's what it is. I can actually shut the car off. It's off right now. So if I want to go, I actually have to hit my accelerator. And then it starts again. I absolutely love that. That's so much fun. But let's go for the big one. We're going to jump all the way off the track. Let's go. We're going to jump from inside the track all the way out. Woo-hoo-hoo! Whew, that was fun. All right, let's go to the auto show. Let's see what they got for us in the showroom today. Or dealership, I guess they call it in this game. Yeah, bite me. Let me in! That didn't work. I'll press the button instead. Alright, let's see what kind of weird and interesting cars we... Well, no, I don't want to leave. Let's see what interesting cars they have. We actually could buy one of these if we want to. You want to help me build a car? Let's see what we've got. We got a step-side pickup. Meh. God, the Volkswagen Beetle. These are not fast cars. Yes, build car. Awesome, let's do it. What do we want to build? Do we want to build a muscle car, a sports car? Like, what do we want to build it for? Or what kind of car do we want to build? We got a bunch of them to pick from. We could build something like this. A Nissan Fairlady. Kind of an interesting car. I just realized I don't have any BGM on again. What happened to my BGM? DMC. Oh. Huh. It played through all of that already. Alright, let's go back to there then. Where's my... There it is. The key to this is we need to make sure that our car, after we build it, causes...
Emotional damage.
Yes, that. We need to do that. Car go fast. That's what I'm okay with. You don't want to help me pick, like, what kind of car in particular, though? Do we want to build something sporty, something kind of fast, like a speedy-looking car? I don't care. I don't know any cars. Okay, well, let's do this then. I'll introduce you to some. This is one of the most versatile cars on the road, the Mazda Miata. My parents actually have one of these. And this is the new version of the Miata. Same car, just newer version. This is a 1996. That's a 15 for reference. Old Fox body Mustang. The other thing we need to make sure... Yo, they have the Mercury Cougar in this game? That's rad. That's a good car. It's not fast, but it's cool. What's this? Colorado? Blech. Pickup truck. Come on. The key is this right up here. If you'll see, because I can use my hands perfectly normal. This part right here. Customization rating. And then if I can... I should be able to put myself back with... Control Z. Yep, there we go. Alright. But that particular rating is what we're looking for, because the more of those options you have, like this only has 4 out of 10, so we can't do much to it. But this car is actually what I'm driving. It's a modified version, but this has 10 out of 10. So does this. The Nissan Silvia S15 Spec R Aero from 2002. We legally can't have these in the U.S. I don't know if you guys can have them in Canada or not. Cars look pretty. I can't choose. Okay, I'll pick then. But you can help me build it. Yo, hey, remember this? Were you... Yeah, you were here from the Need for Speed Underground 2 stream. This is that car. View car. This is the car you drive at the start of Need for Speed Underground 2. That green one I was driving in. Rachel's. This is the car. This is what it looks like in modern graphics. It's that same vehicle. How cool is that? Hey, oh, you remember it. Yeah, you must remember it if you said, oh. How neat is that they put that in this game? There's actually a bunch of these. Let me see if I can find more of them. Let me keep going. There should be more of these somewhere. Whoops. What's this? Nope. Where are they at? Oh, here they are. Okay. Yeah, here's the one from Underground 1 that they were talking about. This is the boss car from Need for Speed Underground 1. This is the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 with the Eastsiders logo from Underground 1. The BMW M3 GTR LE06 from Most Wanted. Another great looking vehicle. Center lock wheels and all. This is a proper race car. Even the side exit exhaust. These GTR BMWs are monsters. And the cover car for this, the Volvo Polestar 1 Hero Edition. This kind of a wild looking car. This is a Volvo. I still have a hard time believing that. Volvos do not look like this. So strange. Sharp car, though. Oh my. That's a car. The Ferrari FXXK Evo. That right there is a fast car. Holy. Look at the back of that. Are you kidding? I got it for a few seconds and my cat's already watching you. That's adorable. What a vehicle. God. Jeez. Huracan Performante Spider. 600 LT. Oh, what else do we have? Oh, I already saw that one. Oh, what's this? Street Arts 370Z Nismo? Okay, interesting. Hey, the P1 GTR. Oh, that's adorable, sitting watching the stream. That's so cute. Thank you for the picture. That's adorable. My phone is all over the place tonight. It's so weird. He's being a loaf of bread watching. Isn't that what all cats do, though? Just be loaves of bread? Oh. That's in this game? The Aston Martin Vulcan? Golly. Here's a car for you, Koi. How wild is this thing? The Pagani Huayra BC. Or roast turkey. Yeah, that... Oh, you had to say roast turkey. I'm hungry, man. I need some food. The car has... Yes, it does. It's got the booty. I wish I could open the doors and stuff. This has really cool scissor gull wings on it. They're very, very cool. But this is one of the most insane car companies out there right now. Pagani makes some insane vehicles. Ooh, this is a cool looking one. The Aventador SVJ. SVJ Roadster. Aventador S. Ford GT. Let's go back to stuff we can afford, maybe. Then that we also have unlocked. What else do we have here? Ooh, Dodge Challenger. That's not bad. I think I want something kind of small and light, though. Like this, RX-7. It's a lot of money, though. Let's go with something. Let's go with something cheap and make it cool. I mean, really cheap. Let's go with the Miata. I like the Miata. 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Yes, we're going to buy this Miata. Yes, let's drive it. Let's see what we can make out of this bone stock Mazda Miata. They call this the MX-5. And real Miatas do not throw that much flame. Uh-oh. I need to look at that. This little car is fun. Oh, I thought I was going to clear underneath of it, dang it. Alright, let's see what this car can do after I check your message. He's doing it again. I'm glad your cat likes my streams. That's cool. Hey, we can add one more to the viewer tally. Wow, that nitrous does virtually nothing. Okay. Hey, that car turned a lot faster than I thought it would. My cat is a classy gentleman with taste. Are you sure about that? He is watching my streams. No, I'm just kidding. That's the point. Oh, well, thank you. Uh-oh. Fast travel. Or enter garage. Yes. Go pop-up headlights. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think I'm classy and cool, because I definitely don't feel like that sometimes, so I appreciate that. Alrighty. First things first. Gotta have underglow. Yes, please. Now he's trying to poke you on screen. Whee! I'm flying! I hope he didn't just break your laptop. LMAO, his head went everywhere. That's great. Oh, damn! Shawty got low. Yes, please. Ooh, let's tune the exhaust sound. I'm clipping that. What the shawty got low thing? You know. I just like air suspension. Come on. She got low, huh? Yes, this car did. That sounds good. Yes, this thing... Well, watch what happens if I shut the car off. Watch what happens if I actually start the car up. I added a thing. Wait for it. Watch the suspension. It rises. You raise me up above the highest mountains. God, that's... Oh, I'm not in a singing position to do that. That was so cute. What, the singing was? I said I didn't think it was that bad. Or that good, or whatever. That was decent. I thought at best, maybe. Uh-oh. That was so cute. I'm curious to see what you're talking about. Both car and singing. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see the car rise up like that. You don't see many do that. Oh, I'm not giving it sleepy eyes. Come on. We're leaving the pop-ups. That's the thing. Yes, please. Bumper. What do we got in the bumper department? Yes, now we're talking. Ground effects. What do we have here? We're going to run that one. I swear that car has a face. Yeah, a little bit. Miatas kind of smile at you. Oh, front. Okay, we're not going to worry about front canards then. All right. Now, I do have a thing in this game for Cosmos wheels. I believe they're, yes, the S1s. God, all of these wheels look really good from Cosmos. These are really expensive in real life. I wish I could afford Cosmos wheels. Ooh, hello. Yes, please. I want those. Change primary paint. Yeah, we just want chrome. Edit secondary paint. Again, we just want chrome. Oh, shoot. No, I want all wheels. Okay. Change size. That's the only two sizes we get. Okay. What the heck? No, not change rim. Calipers. Let's go with... We already have Brembo brake calipers, which we like. Brake discs. We've already got slotted. Nice. Tires. We need Toyo proxies, for sure. Alright. Alright, Koi. Anything you like in particular on the car you want to adjust? I'm making the front kind of work for me. Anything you want to change? Anything? I forgot. You're supposed to be helping me here. What do we think on front fenders? Do we want to change the... You can kind of see it's making... Like, we can get these big fender wells on here. We can put the little fender wells on. We can get something that's just very subtle like these are. Doesn't change the look that much, but it makes them wider. Makes it a little more performance-oriented. I'll let you think. I'll show you some other options. Windows. We can definitely tint those up. That's an easy choice. Oh, we got wing mirrors. Yo, we can get these. Any what? Oh, I so want those. That's so cool. Anything I don't know, you're putting me on the spot. Well, okay, here. Let's do this one by one. Right now we're working with side view mirrors. This is stock. You've got the black ones up here. These chrome ones. These. The same ones in carbon fiber. Or these little round spot mirrors. Which ones of those do you like? Take your pick. I forgot. I got to change my... Well, you're picking. I got to change my stream thing. I'm not playing Hot Pursuit anymore. NFS. Heat. There it is. Need for... Oh, crap. There it is. Need for Speed Heat. Perfect. Update. Close. Tiny one looks adorable. Perfect. Done. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, we can, okay. Do we want the the black rag top? Do we want the red hard top? Or do we want the red hard top with the wing? Personally, I like this one the best. But do you want one of the other two? You get to pick. Well, your pick. Okay. We're going with that one then. I quite like that. Whoops, not front wheels. The back wheels I'm going to make to match already since I did these. Okay. Make them big. We're leaving the brakes alone. Just got to do the tires with Toyo. Perfect. Alright. Oops. Let's see. Side skirts. We got these. These. Those. And this one that matches our body kit. Do we want the one that matches, or do we want something different here? This one? The second one, which would be this one here. That one. Is that the one we want to go with? Looks epic? Done. All right. Let's see what else we've got. Front fenders, let's go with these. They're the most aggressive while still being sharp. Especially since we're not doing a crazy big build here. I will just make these to match. Ooh, hello. What does this do? Car got a booty. Alright, we're going to go with those because they match. Ooh, trunk lid. What can we do with the trunk lid? Oh, cool. You can get spoilers in the trunk lid. That's sick. Now, I don't want to buy that yet. Do we like these? Do we like either of these? That's stock, that's 1, and that's 2. I'm partial to number 2 myself. I think that looks really good. I don't know, they all look the same. It's that little lip at the back. Let's go with the Mazda Speed one. And then we'll see if we can add a spoiler to it. Yo, what? Holy crap. Them are some big spoilers. Big wang. Big wang gang right there. Do we like any of those three? We got that one, and that one. They are all very, very similar. Personally, I like this one the best. I'm excited to drive this. Your pick again. Okay. We're taking that one then. Let's see what we got in the way of a sound system. Yeah, we're just going to end up buying that. That's only one option. All right, tail lights. We have our pick. Ooh, those are different. Do we like these tail lights or do we like the other ones better? We've pretty much got our choice. These or these? Yeah, it's good for it. Just hold it on the rev limiter. First one, these. Okay. We'll stay stock. Rear bumper. Ew. Why would you do that? That looks terrible. Well, we got our choice. I mean... Oh, I think I know what this is for. Hang on a minute. There's a big old diffuser, isn't there? Not really. Do we want a diffuser like this? Personally, I'm fond of this one myself. I do quite like that. Any preferences there? See what we got. Ooh, I'm getting tired. No preferences. Okay, we're taking that one then. Let's go with the rear bumper. Oh, lordy. Yep, we're doing that. That's ridiculous. I love it. Alright, I think we got everything. Yep, we sure did. That's everything. Perfect. So now, to do this. Pink's going to end up becoming our official channel color at this rate. Save changes. New save. Alright. Why does that look like a cape? It kind of does a little bit, doesn't it? Here we go, stance. Ah, get that thing down in the dirt. That works good, right? About there. Yes, that's what we like. Now let's just make this thing powerful. Ooh, I forgot I have to pay for this. Oh, no, I own this already. Perfect. Let's just equip it with the items I already own. Shawty code. Hey, who's got it now, huh? No, I just bought that. Crap. I think I bought both of those. Crap. You idiot. Oh, no. Equip item. Okay, good. Smart, smart, smart. I'm not the streamer, though. Y'all can't find me. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't clip you for doing that, because I wish I could. That would be funny. Luckily, I have all these extra old parts I can put into this car. And I don't really have to pay any extra for them. Equip item. Suspension. What else do we have that's paid for here? On-road. Showcase. Let's run... Do we want showcase suspension or do we want something like this? Track suspension. Oh, I'm tempted. You know, we got enough money. We're going to buy track suspension. What do we got? Brakes? They're already equipped, okay. Stock tires. Ooh, we got better tires. Nice. Well, those are drift tires, actually. Really. Alright, yeah, we'll run drift tires. Why not? They're free. We'll take it. Drivetrain. We can get a better clutch. Well, here goes my friggin' furnace again. Here we go. I don't really think we need any of these. Doesn't really help us that much. Racing differential. Do we have any better ones? We do not. So we are going to buy a better one just because. Track differential. Yes. Heck yes. I can afford that. Repair kit or nitrous refill. Interesting. You know, we're going to leave those empty. Alright. Let's go drive the new Miata. God, that does look cool sitting there like that, doesn't it? What do we think of your car, Coy? This one's going to stay in the garage. It's going to be yours. I painted it pink for you. Was that you cracking? How that was, I don't know about before. I don't remember cracking anything. Oh, that does feel better. I can actually do my entire back too. That feels really good before I go to bed at night. Stop doing that. Sorry. I can't help it. Once you start, you can't stop. Oh, God. Ah! I cracked my index finger 2 days ago. It still hurts. If you crack them frequently, it doesn't hurt at all. It actually feels really good if you do it on a normal basis. Let's go into the city and take a look around. Oh, I want to go on the big bridge. How do I get to the big bridge? There. That's how I get on the big bridge. No, that's not how I get on the big bridge. What the heck? How do I get on the big bridge? I want to go for a ride. There it is. We're on the big bridge. Look at this cool city. I do quite like this. Yes, big bridge. This isn't even the big bridge in this game. That's just a bigger bridge. Oh, hello. Oh, no! Oops. I'm just washing the car. That's all we're doing. Yep. We just collected that little piece of wall art there. Because, you know, hey, Street Racer's favorite pastime is collecting graffiti. There's a big bridge. That's a little more like it. What is this? Outrun gas. Cool. Let's see what happens. Now, see, in GTA, you'd explode. Why doesn't this game let us swim? Not like I'll drown, at least. True, yeah, you would be okay. Me, on the other hand, I'm part cyborg, so I may be waterproof, but that doesn't mean I like going into the water all that much. I do still have a little bit of cat in me, too. I don't mind the water, but it's not my favorite place to be. Uh-oh. Nope, I didn't make it. Can we land on the yacht? Dang. I'm going to have to get a bigger run-up. Ah! So close. For real, though, in terms of IRL terms, I'm going to take a lifeguarding course this summer. That's awesome. That's definitely a good way to, or a good thing to do, because you can get like part-time jobs and stuff if you have a lifeguard license or whatever you get for that. You can definitely get good part-time jobs with that and stuff. That'll be really useful to you. At least it should be. Woo, I'm going to get a job. I mean, yeah, it's not the most exciting of things. But hey, look at it this way. A job right now for you would mean more money you can spend on Genshin stuff. Eh? Now do you see why I would be excited about a job? Exactly. Oh, no! That's a cop! No! Crap! More characters. Yes, exactly. Alright, let's see if these cops can keep up with me through this. Woohoo! Did you just crash into a cop of... Yes, I did. But let's see if they can catch us. And just like that, we've escaped again. Piece of cake. Easy. And it says I am level 1 heat. So, you know how we cure heat, right? Take a cool bath. Yeah, that was extremely unfortunate, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, can we drive out on the pier? No, we can't. Swimming, yay. Yeah, exactly. So, like... Woo, heat level back to 0. We are safe. The cops will not come after me now. We are all in the clear. What the heck is this? Let's see if we can get up. We can get up on the monorail. Let's see if we can drive up there. Where does the monorail start? Shoot. Oh, that stinks. One of my cats actually likes water. That's a little different. Yeah, you don't usually hear cats enjoying water. I suppose that's good, though. I say that's not necessarily a bad thing. That means she'll have it's easier to bathe her and stuff, and she'll have more fun. Where can I get up on this monorail? I know there's a way up here. Just gotta follow along. Eventually, I'll find it. She's built different. Yeah, it sounds like it. Because most cats do not enjoy that. Ah, come on. Gotta find a way to get up on this monorail up here. Where do you get on it? I know there's a way up. How the heck do you get up there, then? Huh. I don't remember how to get up on the monorail. What the heck? I know there's a way to do it. I've been up there before. Maybe it is that ramp I have to get up on. Let's try to get up that way. Nope. Dang. Not fast enough. Darn. Come on. I want to get up on the monorail and cruise the whole monorail. Come on, come on, come on. Stop trying to commit break car. Yeah, no kidding, right? No! I was up there! Oh, right here. This is how you get up. Now I remember. Perfect. Come on. You're telling me you did all that for the ramp to be... Yeah, because I didn't remember the ramp being there until just now. And that wasn't fast enough either. Come on. That didn't fix my car. It should have. Let's try this again. There we go. That fixed it. Alright, let's go further up the street this time. We are going to make it on top of that monorail. Come on. And nitrous. No! Come on! You are kidding me. How is that not enough speed, dude? Come on. Alright, let's go. Come on. This time we're going all the way around the block. And we're going to go fast. We're going to go really fast. This time we're starting out even faster. Cargo fast. Yes, exactly. This is actually a pretty decent build, honestly. Yes! What the? No! Okay, I have successfully made it onto the monorail. You are kidding. Come on! No! Dang it! And we go again. Come on. I cannot believe that did not work. Yes, ha 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 ha. Very funny. My friend is on. It appears. Whoa, big drift. Come on. Yes! We've made it! Now the key is here, I'm not going fast because it's very easy to fall off this because it's so thin and because the handling kind of sucks. But I can do, let's say, 80 before I get to the corners. That sunset is yummy. Yes, let's enjoy that. That is very, very pretty, isn't it? Car ain't bad either. Let's get this tree out of the way. Yeah, that's more like it. Now we can see the skyline. Imagine the train just coming by. I actually don't know if there's a monorail that runs up here or not. I don't think there is. I think this is just here for aesthetics. So, I think we're okay. God, that would be funny. That would be funny if it happened, though. That is very, very pretty, though. You are right. Let's see if we can make it all the way to the other side of the monorail. This is so pretty. I really like this entire game. Oh, yeah, there's a better spot. That's more like it. Hang on a second. Let me do this. Shut the car off. That way we can hear. Or we can see without hearing it. Very, very pretty. I like the boats out there and stuff. I can actually drive, I believe. The reflection? Yeah, the reflection is pretty good. It's actually a pretty... Oh, let me do this. I can get rid of that. Do I have photo mode? Let me see if I have photo mode. Garage. Social. There is a photo mode, but I don't know how to use it. Maybe it's up? Nope. How do you use photo mode? Let me check my controls here. Rotate. Oh, okay. Got it. Snapshot Pro. So I have to press and hold right stick. That's the stuff right there. Oh, it's raining. Yes, here we go. Photo mode. Ha ha ha. How about that? Just hammer the picture button. Oh, now that... I'm the professional photographer on Genshin, and I'm the professional... You should see some of the stuff I do in Forza Horizon 5. I am really good at taking pictures in Forza. Need for Speed isn't necessarily my forte when it comes to picture taking. Maybe I'll have a Forza Horizon 5 photo shoot. That's a good one. Because I add, whoops. Oh, geez, I took 70 pictures there. But because I take pictures of cars in real life, I am very familiar with how to take... Whoa, no. Okay. I am very familiar with how to take pictures of cars at the right angles to make them look good. There's actually a science to it. No different than a science to, like, taking pictures to make people look good. Which I'm terrible at. I wonder if you can get up onto the roof of the... We're going to come back. Let's see if we can drive on the roof of the convention center. I think that'd be funny. God, this car sounds good. Burn! It's just so growly. Imagine you just... Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I don't really think they are... You're meant to be up there. What the hell? Is that a... Oh, right. Those are a thing in this game. Hey! I forgot that was a thing in this game. Uh-oh. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was like $20,000 in glass I just shattered. Shoo-wee. Cars are not meant to be up here. Come on. Nope. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're on the straight and narrow now. Wow, that scared me. Oh, you can. Sick. Let's do donuts. This car won't do donuts. Oh no, there it goes. Yes, now we're doing donuts. Let's go. Ha 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 ha. Woo! Just thought of the best idea ever. What is it? What you got? What should we try? Ooh, can we drive over here? No, not really. It just ends right there. What if I cosplay my cat as you? That would be adorable. Not gonna lie, I am actually thinking about cosplaying myself at the next convention I go to. I'm niche enough, nobody will have ever heard of me. But I think it could be fun if I just... I think that would be really fun if I cosplay myself. I have everything I need to do it, other than, like, heterochromia sclera lenses. Floral cat shirt. Yeah, you definitely would have to find him a Hawaiian shirt. Or her. Whichever one of the cats you're talking about. Definitely need the Hawaiian shirt. I actually have the Hawaiian shirt. I could get away with that. Oh boy. Back on ground. We zooming. I wonder what happens if you just hit a wall at like 150 miles an hour. Let's find out. Fast as I can, straight into a brick wall. Let's see what happens. There. That'll work. Oh! That didn't even damage the car. How? How did that not damage the car? Miatas are tanks. All me. Remember that area we saw over the water koi? Let's go drive to it. I can drive all the way over there. That's the cool part about this game. If you can see it, imagine I make my cat wear a wig for the hair. That would be adorable. I get the feeling your cat probably wouldn't like that very much. But it would be adorable. For sure. Beep beep. Oh god. What the? We've made it to paradise. He didn't like the unicorn horn that I got, but oh well. Yeah, cats usually don't like that very much. Koi, we made it to the beach. Look at this. Wow, those waves are... Boy, that's some high quality render. And no, that's not my game freezing. My game is on. That's just how bad these waves are in quality. Jeez. I haven't been to the beach. Yeah, me either. I wish I could definitely use a vacation. It's been far too long. That worked out. I wanted to come up on the pier. I could definitely use a trip to the beach, or honestly just a... Oh, here's another one of them things. It does make a very satisfying noise. The city of... What is this place? Palm City, I think is what it's called. What does that say? Yeah, Palm City. I was correct. It is Palm City. It's a very pretty place. And the big wide open sea. And my car hanging above it on a pier. Come on, let's go. This is just kind of a chill, fun, vibey night. I'm just cruising, talking, having fun. Modifying cars here and there. Just doing whatever. Hello. Man, cops really aren't tolerant anymore. Want to see something funny? He won't pull me over for this. This is legal. Look at it. Can you imagine trying to do this in real life? You would have already had your license revoked. In real life, in Need for Speed world, that is just A-okay with this guy. I will introducing Koi Cop. For a minute, I thought that said Koi Carp. And I'm going, isn't that the same thing? But no, Koi Cop is different. Alright, let's head back to a house. Oops, no, I want map. There we go. We'll head back to this one. No, I don't want to fast travel. I want to set a destination. There we go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way already. Alright, let's head back to this house. And maybe we'll tinker with a couple more cars before we call it a night. I have been on pushing 3 hours already. I'm getting really used to being on stream for like 3 or 4 hours. It's not even a challenge anymore. I remember my debut, I was like, at this point I was like, oh god, I'm tired, please. I'm ready for this to end now because I am tired. In a matter of a couple of weeks, I am like, yeah, 3 hours, no problem. Piece of cake. Here's my shady as crap garage with graffiti on the doors because that's not obvious. Alright. Want to see some of my other cars, Koi? Obviously, we...
Maybe you should ease off the nighttime stuff for a while. Just until all this blows over.
We got... I'm especially dying slowly because the side effects are hitting me like bricks. Yeah, I've heard about the side effects to some of those. They don't sound very fun. I do not envy you that. And yes, I want to see. Okay, well, obviously, we've got your Miata. This is a challenge car. This is the Aston Martin Volante, I believe. Very fast car. Don't ask me why the rear wheels are small. That's kind of a glitch. But very, very cool. I like this car. This is my other Sil 80 that I have. This one is set up for drift racing. I quite like this. Let's see. I need to actually give it a spot. Yes, that's the DB9 or DB11 Volante. I do quite like this car view cart. It's very similar to my other one, but I just absolutely love the look of this car. Big boy cars, yes. God, I love that car. Here's my personal car, the Sil 80. God, this is one's my favorite of all of them. I absolutely love this car in particular. It's just so cool looking. I don't have anything there. This is my off-road car. This is my Nissan Skyline hot babe car. Which one's the hot babe car? This one? Because I really like I said, I am planning to own this in real life someday. That I want to make a real thing that I possess in real life. Yes. Awesome. Thank you for that, because I know a lot of people just look at it as like, oh yeah, it's an old Nissan. But to me, that is like the dream. We got that. Yeah, we got this GTR. It's pretty plain. It's not bad. It's built for off-road racing. I do like the orange paint. I think it looks good. It's not great, though. It's alright. Do I have anything? I don't. And, of course, we got Rachel's 350Z. I actually own this car. I wish they could have got Brooke Birkin to do some lines for Rachel in this game. I thought that would be cool. They should have made this game more about nostalgia, I think. Oh, shoot. No, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to take the... Okay, whatever. Either way, it's been almost 3 hours. I'm going to call it a night. I still have some laundry to fold before I go to bed. So, let's see who we're going to raid. Thanks for hanging out with me, Koi. I'm glad you were able to make it here before the day was out. Alright. What do we got? Nope, that's not Twitch. What about this one? Nope, that's not Twitch either.
Bruh.
This is what... I'm just arguing with Sage on Discord. What, should I not have played that sound emote? Oh, I'm sorry. It was too much fun. I mean, I could always go with that or... Oh, I have too much fun with this soundboard. It really is a good time to play with. You did not. What, this? Where's it at? Am I acting sus? Because we can call an emergency meeting. Among Us! Oh, I'm having too much fun. My humor is broken. Yeah, mine too. Which is why I think that's funny. What else do I have? Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Don't lose your way.
I love the "Don't Lose Your Way" button. So good. I'll break your Nico kneecaps. I don't even need to say anything.
Oh, hell no!
Actually, it'd probably be more like this. I just died. This is what happens when you give me a soundboard. I end up doing stupid stuff. Like this. Oh, God. What other anime buttons are there? Anime. Let's just search anime on this and see what I get. Oh, I so need to add that. Add to my favorites. Save to favorites. Perfect. I think this is the same one I have. Yep, that's the same one I have. Nope, I already have that. Anime song? Oh. Okay, yep, I know what this anime song that is now. Anime Punch? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Cute, what is this? Okay, nope, that's just, that's a bit yabe for what I'm looking for. What is this? That's a... I'm so saving that one now. Souji, RIP, Souji blank to 2022. Not 1996. I'm 25, remember? I was pre-millennium Switch. You can tell you were born in 2000s, though, because you started off with the 2000s. That's funny. Darude Sandstorm? Aw, that's adorable. I'm so saving that. Okay, yeah, that one wasn't as good. There's 17 pages of this? Holy crap. Don't question my math, sir. No, you just didn't know. I mean, you did know I was 25, but you're used to being, you're used to people being around people who were born in the 2000s, so that makes sense. Okay, I don't want copyright strike. Nope. Oh, God. Kid was so cringe. Miko from 3.5 channel says... Oh, God. No, no, no.
Fine.
No.
You are my little pog champ.
No.
Come here.
I didn't realize that's what that was. I didn't realize that's what that said. I could rip my ears out. Now I can't. That last sound. Which one was the last one? Was... Oh, yeah. No, sorry about that. Yeah, that was not what I thought. It says... Oh, quality time with Oni. Okay, yeah. I should have read that closer. That's my bad. Okay, yeah. Gurren Lagann taking that one. That's sick. No. Yeah, that was my bad for not reading that. Alright, yeah. Before I get myself in trouble, let's go raid somebody. Let's see who's on tonight. Open up Twitch. I'm traumatized. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize what some of those were. I really should check them first. That's what happens when I get bored looking to see what's there. Let's go raid Yuri Guri Vtuber. I think that's how they say that. Raid channel. Yuri. Nope. Underscore G. Yep, Yuri Guri. There it is. Playing retro game. Don't know exactly what it is. Oh, Zelda Four Swords. Okay. Perfect. Let me get the stream pulled up. Oh, good God, good God. That was loud. That was loud. Alright. I'm going to go pass out. Yep, as soon as I raid this person, I think I am going to take a quick shower and just kind of sit and relax a little this evening. I think that sounds refreshing. So I do hope you start feeling better after your immunization, though. So best of luck with that. Hopefully you feel better soon. Let me see. I'm waiting for this to catch up. Perfect. All right, let's go raid. Raid channel. One viewer ready. Oh yeah, Sage is trying to friend you on Discord or Steam, because he sent me a thing on Steam, but I have to make sure I don't get doxxed by that. I need to make sure my Steam is okay to friend. Oh yes, on Discord. Okay, I'll add him on Discord here once I get off. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. It's been fun. My name is Souji, and I am out. Let's go raid Yuri. Thanks for watching.